Hello there, and welcome back to the last days. Now, when we left off, I asked you for suggestions as to where we should go and what we should do and who we should attack. And, well, basically I liked the idea of eliminating Moria. And I decided, okay, I'm going to go up there and I'm going to see if I can maybe suggest to some of our allies, some of our allied elves, whether we can persuade them to attack Moria. And that did not actually go that well, unfortunately. I was able to help them out in a battle against one of their vassals, one of Moria's vassals, and weaken them even further. But unfortunately, the elves are in such a bad state, apparently. Not entirely sure how true that is, but Lord Elrond was saying that they are in such a bad state that they will not be able to do any kind of siege with a suggestion from me. So even if I suggest it to them, they would not be willing to do it, which is kind of weird to me. It's kind of weird. So unfortunately, I won't be able to take out Moria just yet unless I were to get a war banner from somewhere. I'm not entirely sure where, and it would be quite difficult for me to eliminate 1,300 units by myself. So what I am thinking of doing right now is my backup plan, which was basically just to eliminate the evil men down in the south, and then have those guys done and eliminated, and then have Gondor and Rohan and all that stuff be a little bit extra bolstered, because they are a little bit bolstered now, even just from us eliminating Umbar. And, well, hopefully it is going to produce some good results as we go forward. Anyway, that is indeed... Whoa, look at that long line. That is a long line of archers right there, yeah. And, yeah. So anyway, I did see another comment that said you should probably try, or I should probably try, to have a composition of heavy infantry and archers. Because apparently you were finding it, really good to have a composition of that. And yeah, I actually have used that composition many times. I've used the standard sort of, majority infantry, couple of archers in the back. I've used that multiple times in previous series. However, the main thing that I'm trying to do here is literally to have an entire army of archers in some way or another. I just think that that's a really fun way to play, and that's the only reason why I don't have any infantry, or don't have a huge amount of infantry, that is. So yeah, anyway, while I was actually there in Lothlorien territory, I recruited a whole bunch of these guys, a whole bunch of wardens and infantry and things like that, and these guys are going to then add a whole bunch of, well, diversity, I suppose. I mean, not that much diversity, let's face it. I mean, I still have elves in my party, so, not exactly amazing. But otherwise, there you go. Pelagia is now no longer under siege. I chased that guy away. And now I would like to be able to... Oh, hello. What's going on here? Okay. I was a bit worried about that for a second. Okay, look at this. Look at this. Moria is even worse now. Look at that. Moria is now spent and wavering. And we have Gothmog. Oh dear. Hello, Gothmog. You're going to be kind of an annoying person again, aren't you? Yes, I can assume that he will. And there's Cand as well. Cand is always kind of annoying. I don't exactly know how we're going to do it, really. Because in the north, they're kind of squandering their opportunities at the moment. I feel like they're squandering their opportunities, at least. Maybe that's just me. And we have Harad coming in here as well. Oh, no, this is kind of bad. I'm hoping that Prince Imrahil is going to come out. King Thranduil needs me to go and help him, but I'm going to have to say that I can't at the moment. That's just not something I can do, unfortunately. So I guess what I'm going to have to do is try and find him, maybe, because then he can lead maybe an assault of some kind. Oh, yeah, that's going to be tricky. Let's have a look-see around here, actually. Where is he, actually? I don't even know where he would be, but I guess what we could do is just try and catch some of the enemy vassals unawares and just try and deal some damage to them like that. Ah, here we go. Oh, he's actually besieging something? I read that he was defeated just moments ago. That is crazy. Right, and we are being pursued by some war party right there, but that's not a big deal. Alright, so let's go to West Osgiliath then, because apparently he's wanting to attack that, which I think is a pretty... Personally, if it was me, I would not do that. I think that's a bit of a mistake, but maybe not. If we can do it, then we will deliver a pretty decisive blow against the opponent. Oh, hello. Gothmog, it is you, once again. Let's see if we can help him out. Alright, let's do this. Let's go. 416 against 249, and we are in West Osgiliath, in and around West Osgiliath, shall we say. Okay, so I only have 50 units on the battlefield right now, so it's not really going to make that much difference if I do something with them. Unless I have command. Do I have command? I might have command of our forces here, which would be kind of interesting. Okay, so let's put my infantry and cavalry at the front there, and then we'll just put the archers in the back, and we'll see how that goes. There's a lot of enemies on the battlefield, though. Look at that, 184. That's pretty crazy. So let's see if we can maybe do some damage to some of them. They've all got shields. That's kind of annoying, but what can you do? What can you do? We're just going to have to try and focus some of them down. Oh, yeah, take out those Fel Uruk Slayers. Those Slayers are always kind of dangerous and deadly, so try and take out those guys as much as you can. There we go. Not too bad, not too bad. We can maybe kill that one as well. There we go. Yes, and there's a bunch of orcs coming in here now. Alright, so let's tell our infantry to charge in. Let's tell our cavalry to charge in. And they are rallying their troops like no one's business. I don't blame them. They are losing a huge amount of them at the moment. And, I mean, come on. You can quite clearly see exactly why that is. They've literally run in here into a kill zone. It is a complete kill zone of Gondorian units. Just look at how many cavalry units we have. It's pretty crazy. Oh dear. Hello. This is bad. This is bad. I'm gonna have to try and eliminate these guys with headshots as soon as possible. There we go. There's some headshots done. Oh, that guy's running like Sonic for some reason. Okay, there you go. I did just kill one of my own forces, but it is kind of necessary for me to kill this guy as soon as possible, because otherwise he's just going to rip through our forces. Whoa, look at this guy. He's running like a beast. Wow, that is crazy. Okay, well, let's be a bit careful of those then in the future, shall we? That was kind of close. Okay, let's head in here. Try and do some damage. Just a little bit of damage here and there. And maybe, just maybe, we can stay alive a little bit as well. I would like that. This is Gothmog. This is Gothmog. As you can see, he's not dying. When you hit him, he does not die because he has like armor absorption or whatever the case. But that's absolutely fine. I kind of got a little bit off balance from him attacking us at that point, but that's actually fine because we could just retreat and we can just go back in. We've got 309 against 72 now, so that's not too bad. And we can just tell our forces just to charge straight up because we can eliminate them very easily indeed like this. And maybe I can even get some kills from this range. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. There's a couple of kills. Nice. Can we get some more? Can we get some more? Yes, we can. There we go. There we go. And oh, I was hoping for another one, but that was some pretty good accuracy right there. Not too bad. And well, our forces are just going to clash very easily, and we will no doubt overrun them very, very fast. I mean, me heading into melee range is usually not a good idea, really, but in general, when it's against orcs, I kind of feel like I should run into melee because they are quite easy to eliminate. But unfortunately, the Fel Uruk Slayers, they generally have... Well, they're generally very, very powerful, so it's kind of hard for me to deal with them in melee. Especially considering my proficiency is good, but it is not amazing. So they would generally be able to do quite a bit of damage if I am unaware of it. So otherwise, let's try and kill this. There we go. And there's only one enemy remaining. There's actually another one over there. I'm wondering whether that's Gothmog. Is he just hiding somewhere? Let's face it, Gothmog's probably not going to hide. Oh, hello. There he is. It's not actually Gothmog, though. Just some random Fel Orc. And there it is. There we go. We defeated Gothmog once again, and that is another very good blow against Mordor itself. 64 rank points for Gondor. Very good. There you go. All of those have been eliminated. Let's take a couple of Rohan units, I guess, and we'll just continue on. I do need to go and get some more Lembus, I think, at some point soon. Oh no, Rohan is going to be defeated relatively soon. I need to help them out. Oh, it's so difficult to decide on who you're going to be helping at any one time, especially as a good faction. Very, very tricky. There's a lot of Mordor prisoner trains running around here as well. Dol Guldur is now average. Oh, that's not too good. We need them to be as diminished as possible. But if we can take this, if we can take West Osgiliath, we will be in a really good position. So let's just wait here and see what happens with Prince Imrahil. Maybe he will go in here. And it turns out he is actually going in here. I'm very surprised that he decided to do this in the end, because let's face it, we've always had AI making some rather questionable decisions in terms of besieging something and then leaving it, besieging something and then leaving it, and rinse and repeat. And thankfully, Prince Imrahil seems to be a little bit more decisive. Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought that was an enemy force. That was not so good, was it? That was not so good. Okay, well, I was extremely accurate, so that was good, but eliminating that guy, not so good. Yeah, not so good. Okay, well, I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to do here, really, because on the one hand, I would like to let my archers do a lot of damage, but on the other hand, I kind of need to support the enemy in a pretty significant way here, because if I don't, we're going to have, well, a lot of dead Prince Imrahil units, and I don't really want to have that happen. So I guess I will just support them myself with my archery, and then we'll head into the gate here. It's nice that the AI is able to actually get by these spikes, because usually when mods and things add these spikes in and add a bunch of obstacles, the AI tends to get stuck. So it is quite nice that they are able to navigate easily through that. Oh, for some reason I can't hit this guy. There we go. Just had to go for the body shot. For some reason I was just like, oh, I must get a headshot on this fellow. Nah. It's probably usually a good idea to just, forego the headshot and just get a kill. Just get the kill. And those Uruks still deal massive damage to me. It's crazy. They're really good. They are really good. Oh, hello. That's an Ola guy. Okay, let's be a bit careful of him. Can I shoot him in the knee? He's trying to be an adventurer? I don't know. Nope, doesn't seem like I can shoot him in the knee, but maybe if I'm being shot at from somewhere else as well. Oh, where? Oh, no, I'm not being shot at. Hello. Being killed in melee. Quite obviously in melee as well. Okay, let's try and kill this guy. Oh, yeah, there we go. Phew. Okay, that was starting to be a pretty terrible situation to be in for our units there. But hopefully I won't take too much damage more, because if I do end up getting myself taken out, it's going to be pretty bad. How are we doing so far? 255. Okay, the enemy has about 460 in the garrison total. So we should theoretically be fine, but there are always setbacks. There's always going to be that one unit that does a lot of damage to me, or, eliminates a whole bunch of our own units or something like that, and that's really going to be pretty harsh. By the way, if you do hear any other noise outside from my perspective, from my voiceover here, then just know that there's some street cleaning going on, and you may hear that. So if you do hear that, then my apologies, but I can't do anything about it. I mean, I could say I'm trying to fight, Mordor and trying to take West Osgiliath, and they'll just look at me and be like, "What? What are you talking about? There's some madman right here. He's talking about some crazy stuff." They'll probably just haul me away or something, but yeah, anyway, punch me in the face. Either one. Anyway, let's, okay, this is going to be a bit problematic. I'm going to try and get in here, try and increase my damage per second by getting into melee. And it is going to reduce my survivability dramatically, but it is going to make it a lot easier for me to get some kills. How many units do I have on the battlefield right now? Not many at all. And the enemy is going to continue receiving reinforcements. Glorfindel is still alive. I'm actually really surprised about that. Very nice to see, though. Very nice surprise, in fact. And let's try and help out our units a little bit more, too. because I seem to be just running in and doing my own thing, but I need to really support my own units. That really makes a huge difference. You know, if the other vassals of Gondor had actually come up here and been like, oh yes, I must support the prince himself, then I would have been in a much better situation. Now, that would have been really good. But unfortunately, that does not seem to be the case. So we'll just have to go for it. And is that it? That is actually it. I can't believe it. We actually eliminated the entire garrison. I thought we were going to receive more reinforcements from the enemy. But no. There it is. We've been promoted to rank 16 with Gondor, which is kind of hilarious in itself. And we have a whole bunch of extra units that we can take here. I don't even know what I really want to take, to be honest. Oh, Captain of Ithilien Rangers. Do they have any other Ithilien Rangers? Yes, they do. They have Master Rangers. Very good. Do you have any more of those? Yes, they do. Thank you. Very nice. Prince Imrahil can take the rest, hopefully. And there you go. Okay, so yeah, wait a minute. He has literally 446 units now. He had 170 before we went in to the battle. What a crazy guy. He's going to go on to siege something else now, isn't he? Is he? Mordor is now fair. He's besieging Minas Morgul itself. I can't believe it. I cannot believe that. He is a beast. What is he doing? I don't know. He's just absolutely throwing caution to the wind and just going crazy with bloodlust. Wow. Okay. I like it. I like him right now. I like him. I like his thought process. I like what he's doing. Let's try and help him out. Let's try and help him. Okay, so let's leave here. Hopefully these people won't attack me. Gothmog, leave me alone. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, he has 446 now. We theoretically have the opportunity to eliminate Mordor itself. Unless, wait a minute. Is this, no, I don't think this is the main area. Morannon is the main fief for Mordor as far as I remember, I think. So you'd need to eliminate Morannon to be able to take out everything. And Goblin Town has now been besieged by Dale. Everything's going well for us. Everything is really going very nicely for us right now. I'm very surprised. Mordor War Party, leave me alone. I'm right next to Prince Imrahil, so you should probably be a bit careful. Thank you. And let's hope that we can attack in the daytime. Oh, he's going in. He's going... Wow. Wow. What a beast. What can I say apart from being an utter beast? This guy is just crazy about what he's doing here. I can't believe it. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to tell everyone to hold position. Does that tell everyone to hold position or just my people? I think it just tells my people to hold position, so that's pretty good. And then we'll just tell everyone to charge in once again, because Minas Morgul is probably one of my least favorite sieges, even though it is one of the most grand. And it is definitely something to really be very proud of for the mod creators themselves. They've done a fantastic job modeling it and putting it into the scene, making it work with the optimizations of the mod, making it sure, making sure that nothing is going to crash it, and making sure the AI is really good when it comes to navigating through the streets. But that's the point. I really don't like navigating through all of these streets, but that's just how Minas Morgul is. So there's really nothing I can do about that. But hopefully I will be able to deal enough damage to get these guys out of here. Very nice. Got some more archers trying to shoot us from over there. Try and take them down. There we go. Can we shoot this guy in the wall? Yep, there we go. We got him. We got him. Okay, that's pretty good. Anyone else? Yep, there's a couple of extras up there. Can I see anyone else? Yeah, there are a couple shooting from there. Can I get him? I don't know whether I can get him from here. Yes, I can. Very nice. Yeah, there we go. There we go. All right. That is looking pretty good. We've got 37 hours remaining. That's still enough for me to be able to do some pretty significant damage. And otherwise, what else do we want to do here? Well, not much. We basically just need to run through them. Look at this. 91. We've already eliminated 91 in a very short amount of time. More orcs are coming out of the walls, and we're going to have to try and take them down. They're all shooting at me, which is actually not very nice of them, but I guess I'm just going to continue moving per shot and making sure that I strafe relatively effectively so that they don't have an easy time hitting me, at least. And it seems to be going pretty well so far. Not too bad. And we have now killed almost 130 out of the 700 units that are actually stationed here. And I'm actually just going to show you a little bit more of the fief itself, because if you haven't seen Bear Uruk's adventures, then, and that is obviously the other Last Days series where we play as an Uruk working with Isengard, and we complete the game. We have completed the game with Bear Uruk, and we go up against Mordor after all the good factions are eliminated. So if you haven't seen that, and you haven't seen his exploration of Minas Morgul, I'm just going to show you a little bit more of this amazing environment, and then, well, then I'll just eliminate the rest of the forces, because it seems like this is a very easy siege, with the exception of it being so large. So that's really the only thing that I would say that they have in some kind of advantage. So hopefully we'll be able to tackle these guys easily enough. Because the thing is that in Minas Morgul, every single one of these, this garrison is going to spawn in different locations. At least that's what I have discovered, or at least experienced, with Bear Uruk. And so what you're going to have is you're going to have a couple of people spawning. Do they spawn over here? No, I don't think so. I think they actually spawn a little bit higher up. At least, oh, hello. Speaking of higher up, there's a lot of archers over there. Let's take them down. Yeah, but anyway, there are a lot of different spawn points for the opponent, and as a result, it can be quite difficult to nail them all down and take them down. So it is definitely one of those things where it is a bit of an extended siege, and once you've seen all of it, then you've seen all of it, and you don't really want to be running around the streets all the time. So that's generally the reason why I would not show everything in this siege. But yeah, I think we've actually shown most of it so far. So there you go, and we've eliminated 200 so far. So I guess I'll see you when we've eliminated about 600. And there it is. We have achieved a victory, and I cannot believe it. It really was quite a hard slog. I ended up with about 30% HP. I did take a little bit of damage from some throwing weapons guys, but otherwise Prince Imrahil was an absolute beast, as we expected him to be when he started attacking Minas Morgul itself. And there you go. Really, really surprising, actually. I was not expecting him to do something like that, but pleased that he did now. Definitely pleased that he did now. All right, so there you go. Ruins of Minas Morgul. Oh yes, and Gondor has raised it. Fantastic. That is a huge blow to Mordor itself, an absolutely huge blow. And I actually wonder what is going to happen now, because if Gondor can win in their battles against Mordor, and indeed take East Osgiliath, eliminate the Orc sentry camp, well, maybe take Morannon as well, maybe destroy Morannon as well, then all that we're going to have to deal with is Isengard and the Dunish. And Dunish only have one camp. Bear that in mind. They only have one camp at the moment, unless they get Rohan out of the way. But thankfully, Rohan still has all of their fiefs intact, so we should be okay. Otherwise, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.